Good morning, everybody. It's Brooke with Mrs. Cog Hill Farm, and I'm at the barn where I am feeding the baby goats. So, the baby goats are going through kind of a transition period. I only feed our adult goats one time a day, and that's in the evening when they are put up to go in the stalls. But the babies, however, I have been feeding twice a day since they've been on grain, and it's just something I do. I feel like it helps them come to me first thing in the morning. I can tell if there's anything wrong. Goats mostly need a diet of grass and hay. However, grain is supplemental in small quantities. But this is about to change for this group of 5 babies. They are about to transition to eating only one time a day. And I gotta go feed Peaches because these babies are done. Right, little Laura? Aren't you precious? Recently told you guys about Peaches choosing the wrong stall to sleep in at night. And I really don't know the reason for that. But here I am where she has chose to sleep, not her normal stall. This is the baby side of the barn. And this is where she has found herself plopping down for the night. Not her stall, right? So, it was time to do a stall clean out, which we do routinely. So I did that. And since I cleaned out the stall, Peaches hasn't been back. You can see it's only been a couple of days since I cleaned it out, and it doesn't take long for it to start getting dirty again. But this is the area where Peaches was laying the day that I cleaned out the stall. And y'all, let me tell you something. She had it out for me. As soon as I started cleaning out the stall, she got up and went outside. Well, I thought, well, maybe she just wants me to be able to clean out the stall and not have to work around her. She went outside, she walked around, and I loaded all of this up into containers that I could take it to put in the raised beds in the backyard. And she didn't come back in here. She came outside to this area. And she started digging around, trying to build her a bed outside the clean stall. Babies are jumping on me. So I said, Peaches, you got a clean stall right in there. Why don't you go and lay in there? And since that day, she has not been back in the stall. And you may think, well, that's because pigs are nasty animals. That's far from the truth. Pigs are actually exceptionally clean animals. The only reason that they roll in the mud and get in a wallow is to cool themselves off. So that mud actually cools them off. Now, Peaches has confused me greatly because I thought she was a clean pig. So let me show y'all where she is. All right, Peaches, I got your breakfast ready. We got to go in here and show everybody where you're choosing to sleep. So this is the stall that Peaches has always slept in. And I have not cleaned it out yet. I wanted to clean the one out first that she was choosing to sleep in. Now, she's done quite a number with the shavings in the stall that she chooses to sleep in. Here's Peach's area. Here's where she makes her bed at night, or did before she decided to go sleep on the other side. And she hasn't been back since I cleaned out the stall. So I'm gonna clean this stall out. All right, Moody and Mildred, do y'all have any idea why Peaches wants to sleep in a dirty stall? I don't get it. I do not get it. I don't understand why she would want to choose the dirty stall over the clean stall. But here's what I got planned. I'm cleaning out the other stall today. And we're going to see where she sleeps. Because if she doesn't want to sleep in the clean one, she chooses the dirty one, what's she going to do? She going to sleep outside? All right. So we got work to do, and then we're gonna see where Peaches chooses to lay her head. Okay, babies. Okay. Morning, Sylvester. Hey, babies, here I am. Y'all like the stall being clean, don't you? You just dirty it up as fast as I get it cleaned out, don't you? Y'all ready to go join the herd? All right, I think you got it all. I think you have finished your breakfast. Let's look. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's empty. It's empty. Now, when you go out to do your business, I am going to clean out this stall, okay? And then you're going to have to make a decision. Where will you sleep at that point? Look outside the front of the barn. Standing there waiting on me. She just walked by. My little precious Dee Dee. I don't let her come inside the barn in the morning because, well, Jessie and Honey are in the back, and Dee Dee tends to sneak past me, and I don't want to take a chance at Jessie and Honey potentially seeing Dee Dee as a threat. So in the morning, I don't let her come in the barn because I know that's what she's going to do, is to try to get out there with me and while I'm feeding. So Dee Dee stays outside and waits on me. Does that feel good, girl? Oh, goodness, that feels so good. Get that leg moving. You know what we got to do? We got to go take care of the chickens. Yeah, you growling at Bramble, aren't you? Okay, let's go gather eggs, okay? Well, good morning, buddy. So I had a little accident on the tractor, and which, well, it seems that a hydraulic line was compromised, and Jason didn't want me to use it until he got it fixed. Well, it's been fixed, and I actually used it to take the compost out of the stall up to the house. So the totes, I actually used an old garbage can and a feed storage container that I don't have a lid for to clean out the stall. So when I get finished taking care of the chickens, I'm gonna go get my tractor and use it again to clean out the other stall. All right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen and cheese. Y'all ready for your scratch? There y'all go, girls. So I'm gonna take some on the other side for the barred rocks, and the girls that choose to not to compete with the older ones. Yeah. Well, good morning, girl. Let's see you. Come here. Come in front of the camera so we can see your pretty self. Look at there. Yeah. That's a young Rhode Island Red and a young barred rock there. You can see that they are enjoying their scratch. Come on. Get y'all fixed up too. There we go. That's a girl sitting in front of me that's laying an egg. So we might get to see it roll out like a vending machine if we sit here for a minute. The whole camera's shaking, girl. As you are just a-talking. When she stops talking, the camera quits shaking. All right, I'll close you back up. Maybe you'll be quiet. Listen, she's quiet. I left her alone, and she got quiet again. Wonder if she laid an egg. Let's go check. I'm headed out, but the curiosity's getting the best of me. No, I still see her in there. I think I heard it. I think I just heard it. Let's see. See if my ears are playing tricks on me, or if I was right. My ears were playing tricks on me. She's mad at me. I'm leaving. I'm not coming back, girl. See ya. See your egg tomorrow. I think Dee Dee decided to go home. Some mornings she waits on me after I go gather eggs, and some mornings she finds herself just headed home and not willing to wait. So I think that's the case this morning, but Gotta get our eggs cartoned, put 1 dozen out at the stand before I grab my tractor and clean out Peach's stall. Eggs in stock. And guess what? A return carton. You know, that tells me that we have repeat customers, and I'm just, well, I'm happy for them that they get to have fresh eggs from our farm stand, because I don't know if they would buy eggs at all or if they appreciate the freshness of an egg that was just laid. And if you haven't ever tried a farm fresh egg, the taste is different. It's I don't know how to explain it. It's just different. And you say, how can that be? An egg's an egg. But I promise you, it's a little bit different. And once you get used to that taste, it's hard to get away from it. I don't see my buddy this morning. You never know if the cows and donkeys are in this pasture or if they're on down the way. But here recently, they haven't been on this side. So I haven't seen Snow White Tripod or the baby in a little bit. I can see cows way back in the back of that pasture, but I can assure you, if they heard me, they'd be up here. All right, so here it is, right where I left it, right with the containers that I used to shovel up the old shavings. So gonna take it back to the barn and clean out stall number 2. Thought I'd show y'all as I'm driving by. Mr. Nugget is up off the nest and is doing very well. Miss Goldie down here on this end, making sure everything is in order. She's doing well. Also, look out here, just what I wanted to see. Peaches outside her stall. That means I could get in there with these and get it cleaned up. And I did bring a mask because we haven't had rain in a long time. Over a month, I don't know how many days, but it's really dusty throughout the whole barn. So I'm gonna wear this mask to keep my sinuses clean. You can see this corner over here is where she makes her bed, so a lot more shavings over here, but look at that dust. Well, it's all cleaned out, and I was right. It wasn't nearly the amount of material in this stall that it was the other one. In the other one, I yielded both of these containers completely full. And this one, it's the garbage can's a little less than half full, and then this container's all the way full. But you can see the stall mats. I swept it out best I could with Bramble's help. And now we got to get some new shavings in here and make it cozy.
What's wrong?
Look at my backside.
How did you do that?
Let me talk to you about this, Jason Smith.
How did you do that?
Let me just talk to you, okay?
Okay.
So I come around here like I do every single day to
Yeah.
fill up Peach's water.
Yeah.
Because I just cleaned out the stall.
Yeah.
And I don't want her going in there till I get the shavings in.
Uh-huh.
Come around here, pull the spigot like I do every single time I come around here.
Uh-huh.
But this time somebody has put a splitter on here.
Now the splitter's always been on there.
All right. You ready for this?
Yeah.
All I ever do. You better watch out, boss lady. Because you're going to be just as mad as I am in just a second. All I ever do
Is cut that on.
is come around here and cut this on. And I was standing right here.
Oh my gosh. I didn't put a splitter on there.
Well, who cut this on?
I don't know, but you remember yesterday that gate was shut. And you asked me, did I shut that gate? And I told you I did not. I thought you shut the gate because you didn't want the animals over here.
I've never seen the splitter on here before.
The splitter's always on there.
Well, it's never been on.
This has probably been on here, but you probably hadn't paid attention to
I'm saying, this thing has never been on.
Yeah. That's loose too, Brooke.
Why? Look at me.
They were getting you.
Peaches, do you believe him? I don't either. I don't either. All I was doing was trying to fill up your water bowl so you could have some nice water before you go in the clean stall. Okay? And I got soaking wet. That water hose is never over there either. Well, since you are responsible for soaking me, I'm going home to change my clothes.
I took the splitter off.
Good. But I need you to do something for me.
What?
Seriously.
Okay.
For Peaches.
Yeah.
Fill up her water bowl.
Okay, I will.
I'm going to go change clothes.
You need to.
Please do.
You may start wearing your bathing suit when you come out here.
That's for her. Look at me.
Oh, Pete.
Can y'all see the color difference? I bet my phone's soaking wet. You can see it in my pants pocket. Oh my gosh. He's doing what I told him to, though. He's cleaning out Peach's water. So after changing my clothes, I realized that I probably was going to be short a bag or two of shavings. So decided to run to town to Tractor Supply, and lo and behold, there was a lady out front that was giving away puppies. And I immediately said, I am not taking one of these puppies, no matter what happens. So I get up to the door, and she says they've all found homes but one. Well, we all know that Cog Hill Farm has enough dogs, and no matter how bad I want to keep it, I have a plan, and I'm on the way to meet Angie with Big Family Matters, or Big Family Small Farm, who is now an official dog rescue, who will take this puppy and find it an amazing home. Well, I tell you, that was a long trip to the house. Going to Tractor Supply to get shavings to put in Peach's stall turned into rescuing a puppy and taking it to Selma to meet Angie, Blair, from Big Family Rescue, so that they can try to find a home for the puppy and try to rehab it until it's time to do so. Puppy was infested with fleas. It was big around as a tick, probably full of worms, and I certainly couldn't take in another dog, nor could I risk the fact, I hear you, Curtis, I'm gonna be with you in just a minute, of putting it on the ground here where obviously Rocky had parvo, and parvo lives in your soil for quite some time. So thankful to Angie for driving an hour her way to meet me halfway in Selma, which was an hour for me as well. But I'm back home, and I have my shavings in tow, so gonna finish my job, which was to change clothes initially. And I could tell y'all that putting shavings out is much more fun than picking them up and taking them away. Right, Bramble? You helped me clean it out, and now you're gonna help me again? Boy, oh boy, where are your friends? I bet with all three of your friends, Biscuit, Sylvester, and you, I bet we could get it done in record time. What do you think? Huh? Because you just stood there and watched me when it was cleanup time. You're probably going to enjoy these nice shavings too, aren't you? Yeah, we got to get them put out. So the other stall took 2 bales, and I had 1 bale here, but I didn't want to get in the middle of my job and run out. So that's why I said after I changed my pants, that I might as well just go on and run to town and make sure I had enough. Yeah, versus getting halfway done and not having enough. All right, so me and Bramble were able to get all the shavings put out, and we have a nice clean stall here. Last thing is we want to open the door to make sure that Peaches has access to this stall if she chooses to sleep in here. So I've had the door closed because I did not. Oh, look at you. What are y'all doing? Huh? Y'all aren't going to sleep in here tonight and mess Peaches up, are you? Jessie said, let me come in here and see what's been going on. Let me just see. What have you been doing? What you think, Jessie? You think Peaches is going to like it? Or you think she's going to sleep outside like she did in the other one? You sure are picking your feet up high. Does that mean you don't like it? Come on in, honey. Check it out. See what you think. I think Jessie is saying that Peaches is out of luck because she's sleeping in here tonight. Is that what it is? You might have a fight on your hands. She might be small, but she's mighty. Kind of like you, but on a different level. All right, so the door's open. I'm going to get her water bowl and put it back in here because Jason filled it up out here so we can make sure she had water while she could not access this stall. All right, girls, we wait till tonight and we see what happens. Is that going to be okay? Bramble said it is. It's feeding time, so it's late in the afternoon, 6 o'clock actually, evening. The stall that I cleaned out today, there's nothing in it. Bunch of clean shavings, but not one sign of Peaches being in this stall. And she's not out here either. So, let's go see the other stall. So this morning I showed y'all she was in the dirty stall. And tonight, she's in the dirtier of the stalls. This is the one that I cleaned out. You can see it has, but this is what I'm wondering about. This bowl sitting right here, filled with shavings, on a mound that she's put around her. What are you trying to tell me? I don't know if you like clean or if you like dirty, because I told y'all the night that I cleaned this stall out, she slept out there. So, Peaches is a mystery. Okay. Well, you got a clean mattress no matter where you decide to lay your head tomorrow night and the next night. And it'll be dirtied up in no time, so you'll be happy. But breakfast will be served bright and early, and I'll see you in the morning. Yeah, settle in. Get all the shavings pushed around you just the way you want them. I'm going to dump your pie plate out. Y'all don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And hope you enjoyed Peach's saga as to if she likes a dirty stall or not. Right, Bramble? You helped me the entire day, and I appreciate it. Y'all be good.